As we kick off the Big 12 Big East battle here on FS1, number 14 Cincinnati, unbeaten on the season, taking on former Big East rival Villanova. As we welcome you courtside, it's great to be with you. Alex Faust, Bill Raftery here with you. So Cincinnati looking to make the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2019. Unbeaten, they can score, they can defend, but they haven't really been tested yet. That might change tonight.
They're tough, they're deep, and they can really get after you. No question about it. So Villanova must value the basketball, get back defensively, identify, and I think Eric Dixon has to have a super performance and carry this Villanova team if they're to prevail.
He's carried them all season so far, one of the nation's top scorers, as we give you the starting lineups presented by Jeep. There's only one for Cincinnati. Simas Lukosius played in the Big East at Butler. He's leading them in scoring. Been a bit of a Swiss Army knife for them. He can do a little bit of everything. And there is Eric Dixon, averaging 25 points per game to lead Villanova, leading the Big East in scoring, second in the nation.
His career.
Saturday on Fox. Four-story teams tip off the inaugural Women's Champions Classic. Tennessee takes on Iowa.
She's on fire.
Then first-team All-American Paige Beckers leads second-ranked UConn against Louisville.
Oh, what a ball game!
The Shark Beauty Women's Champions Classic, Saturday on Fox.
Get a great deal on the vehicles that winter is no match for during the Jeep Wrap Up the Year sales event. Shred snow in the most capable Wrangler ever. Spread thrills with our most affordable SUV. Or winter your way in the most awarded SUV ever. Hurry in now for an additional $500 holiday bonus cash at the Jeep Wrap Up the Year sales event.
Now during the Jeep Wrap Up the Year sales event, get $6,500 total bonus cash allowance on 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland and Summit models. See your local Jeep brand dealer today.
Okay, trainees, let's work on our fast and friendly claim service.
Eyes on the phone now.
Look alive, Drew.
Your repairs have been scheduled.
Nice.
Yes, you'll get a rental car on site.
Heads up. Oh, I'm gonna turn this down to an 8. My bad.
We can do this all day. Geico claim service is 24/7. Nice catch.
Your claim has been approved.
Your claim has been approved.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
Go. To move from one place to another.
Let's go again.
Good to go.
We should go.
Go Cats.
Go for it.
Keep going, keep going.
Let go.
3, 4, let's go. At Villanova University,
Go ahead.
our restless hearts, curious minds, and limitless drive propel us forward.
Let's go!
Ignite change, go Nova.
The Mountain West Championship is on Fox.
Prime time!
Ashton Shanty and Boise State look to punch their ticket to the college football playoffs as they take on UNLV. The Mountain West Championship, Friday on Fox.
I have nothing positive to say about the game. Very, very disappointed in how we played. I feel bad for people that paid to watch that. This team is capable of meeting our standard for how we approach it. I don't expect us to shoot it well every night or, have the ball down. I mean, there's going to be things. This team's capable of meeting that standard every night.
Type 2 diabetes? Discover the Ozempic Trizone. Ozempic. I got the power of 3. I lowered my A1C, CV risk, and lost some weight.
In studies, the majority of people reached an A1C under 7 and maintained it.
I'm under 7.
Ozempic lowers the risk of major cardiovascular events such as stroke, heart attack, or death in adults also with known heart disease.
I'm lowering my risk.
And adults lost up to 14 pounds.
I lost some weight.
Ozempic isn't for type 1 diabetes or children. Don't share needles or pens or reuse needles. Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Serious side effects may include inflammation of pancreas, gallbladder problems, or changes in vision. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Taking with the sulfonylurea or insulin may increase low blood sugar risk. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, constipation. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems. Living with type 2 diabetes?
Ask about the power of 3 with Ozempic.
This holiday, with a Ring video doorbell, see who's coming to town.
Happy holidays!
And with Ring cameras, capture all the holiday magic. With Ring, you're always home for the holidays. Learn more at ring.com.
Sunday on Fox, Kirk Cousins leads the Falcons against the Vikings. Then, in America's Game of the Week, Josh Allen and the Bills take on the Rams.
Touchdown!
It's a huge doubleheader Sunday on Fox. Check for the games in your area.
FS1 College Hoops is sponsored by Jeep. There's only one.
Giving.
You've got to.
Giving.
You've got to.
Giving without expecting something in return. Giving that's possible through the power of Dell AI with Intel. So those who receive can find the joy of giving back.
That's the glory of love.
Future-proof your home and garden with AARP today. Harvest the rewards for years to come. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
Confident about which used car to buy?
Nope.
Why not ask the most confident person you know?
My old high school coach.
Just say, show me the Carfax value. You'll get the most accurate price based on the vehicle's accident history. Shop at the all-new Carfax.com.
Lights are going up, snow is falling down. There's a feeling of goodwill around town. It could only mean one thing. Make ribbons here.
HCM is a serious heart condition affecting as many as 1 in 200 people. Like me.
And me. I was still short of breath on my beta blocker.
So I talked to my cardiologist.
And asked about treatment advances in HCM.
That talk made a real difference.
It gave me new hope.
Talk to your cardiologist today. Visit hcmrealtalk.com to learn more.
From creating memories to finding the perfect gift, let us make this holiday season a little easier. Right now, save up to $60 on select AS battery sets.
Villanova up by 11 as we hear from Kyle Neptune.
A little Nyla getting those puppies squared up. Drilling it.
There's an easier way to bank and get up to $500 in 5 minutes or less when you download Dave.
Get more bang for your bucket with the KFC Festive Feast. Enjoy 6 tenders and 6 pieces of classic fried chicken, hand-breaded in our original recipe of 11 herbs and spices. It's a holiday miracle. You even get 2 large sides. Enjoy it all for just $25.99 at KFC.
When you want bedtime to be a good time.
Good night, sweetheart.
It matters where you stay. Stay and save up to 20% off. Hilton for the stay.
Pop-Tart. Crazy!
Red Bull gives you wings.
Did you get the Duracell batteries?
What's it matter? Batteries are all the same. Incorrect. Only Duracell is built different with Power Boost ingredients inside. Power Boost ingredients are a unique blend of nickel and lithium. No other batteries have them. Power Boost.
Coming up on the Jeep Halftime Report, Butler going for their 6th straight win tonight. Coach Cal and the Razorbacks looking to bounce back against Miami, plus Georgia. Not just a football school. The Dogs off to a 7-1 start, hosting Notre Dame. We got all the highlights for you, so join us at the half. Alex and Rapp, we'll see you then.
Yeah, Mike, the SEC has just been tremendous last little while. 17 teams that were ranked got beat last week against unbeaten. How about UConn and Maui going over, Rapp?
Unbelievable. They'll bounce back, though. They are a good basketball team. Got caught. Everybody likes to take a shot.
Yeah.
And 3 days in a row is not easy. With some high competition. But
On over half the AP Top 25 lost at least once last week. UConn lost 3 times. UNC, Indiana, Creighton.
Jen loved her Gain Hibiscus Hula Flings until Brad moved in and brought along a few new, exciting additions. And they discovered that when they mixed their scents, they were more than just soulmates. They were scent mates. Mix, match, more happy with Gain.
That's the DQ Cheeseburger Lovers deal. 2 singles for $5 or 2 doubles for $7 for a limited time. So, how is it? Deal this good speaks for itself, I guess. DQ, happy tastes good.
Kinda needs to be more squiggly. Perfect. So now, do you have a driver's license?
Oh, what did you get us?
With the click of a pen, you can get a new Volkswagen at the Sign Then Drive event. Lease a 2024 Taos for 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 due at signing. Limited inventory available.
So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking...
About our honeymoon.
What about Africa? Safari?
Hot air balloon rides.
Swim with elephants.
Wait, can we afford a safari? Great question. Like everything, takes a little planning.
Or put the money towards a down payment.
On a ranch?
In Montana?
With horses.
Let's take a look at those scenarios.
JP Morgan Wealth Management has advisors in Chase branches and tools like Wealth Plan to help keep you on track. When you're planning for it all, the answer is JP Morgan Wealth Management.
Mamacita. ¿Dónde está Santa Claus? ¿Dónde está Santa Claus? And the toys that he will leave.
What's up? You seem kind of sluggish today.
Things aren't really moving.
You could use some Metamucil.
Metamucil psyllium fiber helps keep your digestive system moving so you can feel lighter and more energetic. Metamucil keeps you moving. And try Fizzing Fiber Plus vitamins.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold.
Dayquil VapoCool?
It's Dayquil, plus a brush of Vicks Vapors.
Dayquil VapoCool, the vaporizing daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head, power through your day medicine.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that sore throat. VapoCool drops? It's sore throat relief with a rush of Vicks Vapors.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Sometimes Jonah wrestles with falling asleep, so he takes ZzzQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, and wakes up feeling like himself. Get the rest to be your best with non-habit forming ZzzQuil. Better days start with ZzzQuil nights.
Welcome to the Jeep Halftime Report, sponsored by Jeep. There's only one. You know, when you think of a name like Brickus, he's got 11 points at the half as Villanova, surprising lead over number 14 Cincinnati, 37-28 at the half. Mike Hill, Donnie Marshall hanging out with you. It's good to see that Eric Dixon is getting some help for this Villanova team. Brickus is doing his thing, but so is Eric Dixon, who is absolutely phenomenal, as always, as we take a look at our Jeep highlights. There's only one.
One of the best scorers in the nation. You and I were just talking about it in the break. You know, I love Eric Dixon. I love that he's in his 13th year in college and he's making it work. Mm-hmm. He's been there a long time. And he's scoring the ball. The problem that I have, though, not with him, is before Brickus stepped up in this game, is really he doesn't have that supporting cast. I know guys are trying, but they need to put it on paper. Eric Dixon, the more he scores is great, but they're relying on it so much that it pulls him away from the glass. When you're the biggest, strongest guy on the floor, you lose that rebounding edge, and that's what creates those extra opportunities. Villanova, their struggles come sometimes when he scores a lot or he continues to shoot from outside a lot. They don't have anyone inside to rebound for them. Wooga Poplar needs to do a better job, I think, taking care of the basketball. There's a bunch of other guys I'm sure Kyle Neptune is talking to. Jameer Brickus might have been one of them. He stepped up in that first half, but Eric Dixon needs more help. This is a lot of weight on his shoulders so far.
Dixon with 11 points. He's second in the nation in scoring at over 25 points a game. Like you mentioned, Brickus and Poplar combined 19 points on 6 of 8 shooting at the half. And more importantly, Villanova with the lead right now. Second half coming up momentarily. Meanwhile, Butler off to a hot start. The Bulldogs going for their 6th straight win, hosting Eastern Illinois. Highlights from Hinkle coming up next.
One of these friends can order whatever she wants from the menu. The other has food allergies. You do your best to avoid food allergens, but accidents can still happen. Xolair is an FDA-approved injection proven to significantly reduce allergic reactions from accidental food exposures. Taken once or twice a month, it focuses on the source of food allergy reactions. For adults and children as young as 1, Xolair is effective in reducing allergic reactions to a single or multiple foods.
Don't use if you are allergic to Xolair. Xolair may cause a severe life-threatening allergic reaction called anaphylaxis. Tell your doctor if you ever had anaphylaxis. Get help right away if you have trouble breathing or if you have swelling of your throat or tongue. Xolair should not be used for the emergency treatment of allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis. Xolair is for maintenance use to reduce allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis, while avoiding food allergens. Serious side effects such as cancer, fever, muscle aches and rash, parasitic infection, or heart and circulation problems have been reported.
Help reduce food allergy reactions if an accident happens. Ask an allergist about Xolair.
Lights are going up, snow is falling down. There's a feeling of goodwill around town. It could only mean one thing. Make ribbons here.
Hello? Hi, I'm Gemini.
Hi.
How can I help you?
So I just talk?
Yes, but normal.
We can have a conversation about anything you like.
Huh. Anything?
Try looking for a small round bolt somewhere on the oil pan.
Got it.
Does the child seem ready for bedtime? No.
And then I looked down and I had spaghetti fingers.
Well, in dreams, noodles can sometimes represent creativity. Have you had
Get the all-new Google Pixel 9 series with Gemini Live.
Whoa!
Yes.
How do you sleep at night?
On a mattress from Mattress Firm. I sleep.
During the Black Friday sale, get up to $500 off on Tempur-Pedic. Get matched at Mattress Firm, sleep at night.
When you'd rather enjoy the pool than clean someone else's.
Sweetie, get out of the pool.
It matters where you stay.
Thank you.
Stay and save up to 20% off. Hilton for the stay.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Look at how empty the floor is now.
Only 25 players remain.
This is bonkers. They are dropping like flies.
The 4, all new Wednesday on Fox.
Ooh, stuffed up again?
So congested.
You need Sinex saline from Vicks.
Just Sinex? Breathe. What is... Wow. Sinex? Breathe.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stings that just will never come out. Every now and then I rinse it out.
Fights odor in just one wash. Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold.
Dayquil VapoCool?
It's Dayquil, plus a brush of Vicks Vapors.
Dayquil VapoCool, the vaporizing daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head, power through your day medicine.
Vicks VapoStick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks Vapors. Easy to apply for the whole family. Vicks VapoStick. And try new Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks Vapors.
Elsewhere in the Big East, Butler at Hinkle facing Eastern Illinois. Kobe is king.
Butler way.
Getting it done this year. Butler 6-1 on the season.
What is the new Butler way? Because they're getting it done.
Well, they just got to win.
Coming at you.
Butler right now up by 9. How about Miami and Arkansas? Jonas A.D. Double A. Do. Tying the game in 3. Moments later, Nigel Pack. Miami just 3-4 in the season. Of course, they lost Wooga Poplar. Arkansas is 15-12. Notre Dame, Georgia, this part of the SEC, ACC challenge, all this. Could this be the year Georgia goes to the tournament? Kevin Jai, though, giving the Fighting Irish the lead right there. Dakota LaFew knocking down 3 last time they went to the tournament.
Irish a different team when they're making shots. Down a man, though.
2015, Georgia up 18-9 right now. Cal and Mizzou. Hey, Cal's in the ACC.
What?
Yeah, the Atlantic Coast Conference. Javon Blackshear, Madison Soko to Michigan State transfer, and then Anthony Robinson II.
That's some frequent flyer miles right there, man.
Yeah, it's a long way. They make it work. They were competitive in football, but they lost a lot of games. South Carolina, Boston College. I like this South Carolina team. One of 8 teams in the top 25.
They have some length.
Yeah, they did. Colin Murray Boyles, the sophomore, leads the way for them.
He is their Julius Randle.
Chad Benning right now. Boston College, South Carolina up by 6. Hey, our FS1 triple header continues with Providence hosting BYU at 8:30 Eastern. That is followed by the first ever Big Ten matchup between UCLA and Washington. They faced each other before, but in the Pac-12.
Got beans, greens, but
second half coming up.
Look out, 'cause here I come.
Have you always had trouble with your weight? Same.
Discover the power of Wegovy.
With Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds.
And I'm keeping the weight off.
I'm reducing my risk. Wegovy is the only weight management medicine proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events such as death, heart attack, or stroke in adults with known heart disease and obesity.
Don't use Wegovy with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines or in children under 12. Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your prescriber if you are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Call your prescriber about vision changes, if you feel your heart racing while at rest, or if you have mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, stomach pain, flu or upset, headache, feeling tired, dizzy or bloated, gas, and heartburn. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
With Wegovy,
I'm losing weight.
I'm keeping it off.
And I'm lowering my CV risk. Check your coverage before talking to your prescriber about Wegovy.
This holiday, she's not settling for anything less than the Triple Treat Box from Pizza Hut, featuring pizza, breadsticks, and dessert, starting at $19.99.
It's a good deal, bro.
Get the holidays delivered with Pizza Hut.
Win a really big design contract. Realize you're more of a creative type than a finance type. Use QuickBooks to get your cash flow flowing. Start designing. Manage and grow your business all in one place. Intuit QuickBooks, your way to money.
Our God calls us.
All right, babe, this is your moment.
Is he gonna give a pep talk every week?
All the dreams prepared you for this.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that sore throat. Vapical drops? It's sore throat relief with a rush of Vicks Vapors.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool Drops. Sometimes Jonah wrestles with falling asleep, so he takes ZzzQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, and wakes up feeling like himself. Get the rest to be your best with non-habit-forming ZzzQuil. Better days start with ZzzQuil nights.
We all need fiber for our digestive health, but less than 10% of us get enough each day. Good thing Metamucil gummies are an easy way to get prebiotic plant-based fiber with the same amount of fiber as 2 cups of broccoli. Metamucil gummies, the easy way to get your daily fiber.
Sometimes Jonah wrestles with falling asleep, so he takes ZzzQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, and wakes up feeling like himself. Get the rest to be your best with non-habit-forming ZzzQuil. Better days start with ZzzQuil nights.
Downtown Philadelphia, about 20, 25 minutes away.
roughly.
Not a bad ride.
Not a good traffic day, at least.
Go down there for a hoagie or a steak.
Yeah, something like that.
Cheesesteak.
Take a look at our first half stats. Sponsored by Jeep. There's only one. Villanova shooting 54% from the floor, but holding Cincinnati from the perimeter.
Really doing a good job defensively, mixing it up and not identifying open shooters, too, for Cincinnati, but see the adjustment against that matchup will be key.
Alex Faust, Bill Raftery here with you. And we were talking about at the beginning of the day, this is the biggest test that Cincinnati has faced just yet. Villanova's defense has really stepped up.
And yet it's a big test for Villanova to find themselves. But you are right. They have been solid, whether it's blocking shots in the interior, the ability to chase guys down, the confusion of the defense, deflections, hands, denial. They have been scrappy, feisty, vintage Villanova right now. And Cincinnati's going to have to match it if they want to win this one.
Not only the first time trailing at the half, the latest that Cincinnati had trailed in a game prior to tonight was 18-15 in their season opener. Let's just say Arkansas Pine Bluff is not quite the same as Villanova, and they're going to have to find something a little bit here.
Not quite. They're going to have to fight themselves through it, but I do think Lukosius has to be available a little bit more. They're going to find him. They've not been able to crack the D with a dribble drive or a pass.
It's 3 points for Cincinnati's leading scorer, and we're underway in the second half. There's Dixon against Mitchell. Dixon pumps, puts it up, and puts it in.
He does freeze people. He had 2 there. Solid.
13 for Dixon. James, the leading scorer for Cincinnati. He'll enter it to Bandego.
He has played well. Everybody's staying at home. They got the little small change bump. Poplar.
Mismatch.
And not a Poplar call either. Kyle not appreciating it.
Just the 5th team foul on the game for Villanova. First half. Here's Hickman. Hickman pop. No. That was way off.
Tell you, well designed though. That's what you want from your coach. Give you a chance. Nice little double to free him up.
Bounce pass for Dixon.
ISO, everybody stay at home. He's a willing passer, too, if he has to be.
Nice move.
Tough. Mitchell in disarray defensively there.
Villanova has stretched the lead to 13, their largest of the night. Where will the answer come from to these unbeaten Bearcats?
Yeah, Longino really tracking the coaches. He has not been able to get his legs organized.
James off the mark. Poplar the rebound. The fact that Brickus and Dixon are on the floor together, that means good things for Villanova.
A scoring point guard. Not
way
that
off
time.
there. No.
I'm not so sure they wanted that one. Nice hands, and I think it's off Chisholm.
Yeah, it's going to go back to Villanova, but they nearly trapped him again.
Good job by Longino. Talk about his length, his pursuit. Pretty good. Just baiting him into. Now you've got 2 defenders in the backcourt and the sideline.
Continue to believe that this is the best we've seen Villanova play this year. Both ends.
Saying he got him across the line to give him the full 10.
Bandego. How many post moves does he have in his arsenal? Not enough there. Well, he gets some help from James on the cut, but couldn't convert. Villanova can stretch the lead even further.
Poplar good getting into the lane. What a good pass there, though.
For the wickets of Kawauchi. Here's Lukosius, just 3 points in the first half. Bandego against Dixon. Tried the drop step.
Really
back out.
Nice D, though. Took away that shoulder, the left shoulder on him. Forced him deep.
Around the horn to James. He'll spot up and hit.
The coaches with a nice extra quick pass right to the proper spot.
13 to lead the way for Cincinnati for Chisholm James. Really emerged in the NIT last year for the Bearcats. And has seized the opportunity as a starter here as a sophomore. Entry pass, couldn't reach Dixon.
Not a good one.
Cincinnati unable to get out on the break this half. Bandego again, and he's man at the rim. And if that's Boakye, that's his 5th block of the night.
How about that? Poplar Drew with great hustle play. Invigorated.
Boakye came into the day with 5 blocks on the season.
And look at them collectively. Pretty good support and not fouling Dixon. Excellent D.
He's doubled his season total in just one night. A little more than a half. Perkins guarding James. Wide open Mitchell.
Wow, that's
a breakdown.
That's not his strength either. Second one of the year. 2-7. They say he works on that though. If he can do that, you will see him in the big time.
Bonchino in and out. Boakye couldn't pull down the board. Here come the Bearcats on the run. Mitchell leaves it for James. Had room to shoot. There's going to be a whistle away from the ball.
Underneath, Ray Natale's got somebody.
Boakye, second foul.
I'd like to see him run that high-low a little bit more. He's a better, put Dixon up top and him underneath. He's a better passer.
The coach's hesitation. Mitchell, crossover, mid-range.
Pretty good handle, though. Well, he had him on skates. Joking.
8-0 run for Cincinnati. 9 points now for Mitchell, who had that spectacular dunk in the first half. Rickes. He's not no joke.
That's not his game.
Rickes ran himself into trouble. He's going to get bailed out.
Very fortunate, really. A little too deep with nothing in mind. Well, we saw him in the open floor. He was pretty impressive, right? With that send it in. Big time stroke. Add that to the repertoire, and you can earn a lot of money. Big time finish here.
Sunday, it's a huge doubleheader on Fox. First, Kirk Cousins leads the Falcons against the Vikings.
Touchdown!
Then, in America's Game of the Week, Josh Allen and the Bills take on Matthew Stafford and the Rams. It's a huge doubleheader Sunday on Fox, home of Super Bowl 59.
When you want bedtime to be a good time,
Good night, sweetheart.
it matters where you stay. Stay and save up to 20% off. Hilton for the stay.
A beard that doesn't itch.
Is you using King C Gillette on that thing?
King C Gillette.
Look, this Beard Trimmer Pro's got 40 length settings. And this beard oil, one of GQ's best beard conditioners for soft, no-itch facial hair.
The best a man can get
is King C Gillette.
Did you get the Duracell batteries?
What's it matter? Batteries are all the same. Incorrect. Only Duracell is built different, with Power Boost ingredients inside. Power Boost ingredients are a unique blend of nickel and lithium. No other batteries have them. Power Boost.
Red Bull gives you wings. Go. To move from one place to another.
Let's go again. Good to go. We should go.
Go Cats.
Go for it.
Keep going, keep going.
Let go.
3, 4, let's go. At Villanova University,
Go ahead.
our restless hearts, curious minds, and limitless drive propel us forward. Ignite change, go Nova.
The Mountain West Championship is on Fox. Ashton Shanty and Boise State look to punch their ticket to the college football playoffs as they take on UNLV, the Mountain West Championship, Friday on Fox.
Well, one of the titans of college basketball, and of course here in the Big East, passed away over the weekend. Lou Carnesecca, surrounded by friends and family, Saturday, November 30th. 99 years young, just 5 weeks shy of his 100th birthday, two-time National Coach of the Year. And I got to say, at dinner last night, one of the things that stuck out to me was just all these stories of class from Lou Carnesecca through the years, Rob.
He was charming. I was Irish. He was Luigi. He meant so much to college basketball. Loved his school, his program, his kids. And just one sort of a sidelight. Years ago, people have heard this story. He's beating us badly. And I sent a note down to him. Dear Lou, I surrender. Would you like to play against a 2-3 zone? So Louis took the glasses out, read it, and he goes, sure, we'll play a 2-3 zone. But there was something about him that he lit up the room. I mean, he just loved the game of basketball and quality human being, and just very sad. And, of course, the connection here with Rolly Massimino. And they were great pals and competed. And I used to tease them, they'd like to win 4-2. Very defensive-minded. Don't make any mistakes, but God bless him. He's legendary and wholesome human being. God made a special young man.
A lot of ways set the standard for this league. They will be greatly missed across the sport.
He couldn't believe that John Thompson had a matching sweater that night in the garden when one played two. How did he find out?
Well, they're trying to resurrect the tradition at St. John's. Rick Pitino's done there recently. Certainly going to be missed. 5-point lead for Villanova here. 3 off the mark from Josh Reed. Whistle and a foul off a loose ball.
Pretty good look, and little banging bodies underneath. A swipe out over the top.
Caught on the sophomore Arrington Page, the USC transfer, his second. Cincinnati's pulled to within 5.
And inside now, see if they double, stunt, sniff out a little bit. Goes back to that left shoulder. Excuse me, right shoulder.
Set the drop.
Away from the left to the right shoulder, I should say. He's the load.
17 for Dixon to lead Villanova. Second in the country in scoring coming into the day. Green Bay's Anthony Roy leading the nation.
Well, Gino's done a good job on the coaches here. Not leaving them. It's 4-on-4 deep. That's a good contest. Tough shot. Oh, wow. How about that silencer?
Lukosius. And maybe
foul.
that's the spark to get him going as they call the foul away from the ball.
He doesn't need much space. Longino was there, right up on him. You're not looking to block that shot just to make sure, just to influence. Give him a 4-point play.
Dixon called for the foul. So Cincinnati will get another possession. Lukosius, he's feeling it. Off the mark. That was a deep look.
It sure wasn't popular with a nice rebound in traffic.
Dixon from 3, short.
I don't know about that one.
Shooting 54% from 3 on the season.
A little quickie, uh-oh.
5-on-4, Lukosius off the mark. And a foul is called before the putback for James.
Watching, is that on?
Yep.
Yeah.
His third. That changes the equation down low.
The guards have to help out on those long rebounds from 3.
What's been a huge night for Enoch Kawachi. 5 blocks, but it's an 11-2 run for Cincinnati here to trim the deficit to 4.
And see if Cincinnati gets after them now with Brickus out of the game on that defensive end.
Top shooting team in the country coming in. Lukosius, tough look, and he's hit. He'll head to the line.
They're playing with a lot more confidence right now.
You had to know this was coming for a team that scores as efficiently as they do.
Absolutely, and he is dangerous too. I mean, you can't relax. Not known as a driver, but can complement that deep shot.
Simash Lukosius, who played 2 years at Butler. Their first free throw attempt of the night, Cincinnati.
Dual citizenship, I was told. German and Lithuania.
He grew up all over the world, 7 different countries. His father coached professionally in Europe, and so he bounced around quite a bit growing up with him.
He looks like he's in better shape from his Butler days. Extending the floor without Brickus, so he's back on the floor.
It's down to a 2-point game after Lukosius hits both free throws. And anybody else other than Eric Dixon step up. He has all 6 points for Villanova this half.
Empty side ball, nice play.
Ooh, Dixon on the drive, and he gets fouled.
A nice call from the bench, though. You need the 2 dynamos touching the ball, and Dixon there with good footwork.
Well, the foul on Day Thomas. And it sends Dixon to the stripe at 91% on the season. He had flirted with the draft this spring, but withdrew. Came back for one final season here at Villanova.
But that three-point shot certainly might enhance his future. Good leadership qualities, very inquisitive. I'm talking to the coaches the last few years here in a positive way.
Take a look, though, at the body he's built. It's a far cry from when conditioning was an issue his freshman year. So Mosley will check in. Njoku sits. 4-point game. Villanova will pressure up court. Thomas breaks it. Thomas trapped. And he gets out of it, finding Hickman. He's walked the tightrope a couple of times.
He sure did.
Day Thomas. Yeah, that wasn't called.
Well, I guess they felt it was a jump stop. He kept them both planted.
Shot clock down to 3. Hickman straight away. Back heel. Rebound for Poplar.
And that's what you need on deep shots. Guards got to help out.
Poplar now with 5 rebounds. Along with his 8 points.
Got to ride Dixon. Size disparity out there. Use him.
Dago on the bench for Cincinnati.
I don't like him out here right now. I like him low.
He's trying to get there. Dixon gets it to drop.
He creates his own post-up. So patient and effective.
21 for Eric Dixon. This has a feel of a Cincinnati-Villanova Big East matchup from a couple
of the old days. Cronin, of course, going back to Huggy.
Yeah. Thomas step through, and he gets it to go.
He is good going that way. Day having a night, huh?
.47-43.
Nice call.
Poplar slipped. It's on the deck and rescued by Villanova.
Under 10. Nice.
Dixon. No.
Big rebound. Hickman.
Yeah, they elevate to pull down the board. Cincinnati's gotten about this close a couple of times.
I think it's got to be the guards. Thomas.
Betsy at the pop. And Reed with an offensive rebound.
Boy, that's so important. You help out as a guard. The defense. The long caroms.
Thomas off the side of the backboard.
Got a nice left, though.
He's got that really good quick first step. Will it be anybody but Dixon, who scored every point for Villanova this half? Brickus the draw.
Pretty pass. Break you down. And the big thing is Dixon's outside that open middle, the blow by.
Mosley with his first points of the night.
This is more like a Villanova venue right now, isn't it?
Yeah. Thomas looking to silence him off the front of the rim. This has got vintage pavilion vibes right now. Longino baseline gets grabbed. Betsy the foul.
That's his game, though, that little game, trying to turn the corner. Got the crowd up a little bit, people involved, immersed. You mentioned Dixon doing such a great job using that rim to ward off. Big fella, Lumen, big time. A little juice in the Catville.
Pause for the facts. Susie here is shopping for a used car, but she doesn't know that nearly half of them have been in an accident.
Interesting.
But Carfax.com shows how accidents impact price, so she doesn't have to overpay. Unpause. Shop the all-new Carfax.com.
Giving. Giving that's possible through the power of Dell AI with Intel. So those who receive can find the joy of giving back.
It is official. First Things First is a hit.
The reviews are in.
First Things First is a mix of analysis, tremendous chemistry,
And total ridiculousness.
First Things First, weekdays at 3 Eastern on FS1.
TJ. JJ. JJ.
Lateral races. Brutal.
TJ. TJ.
It's time to play offense. Turn it out. Whoa, let's cool it, you two.
Mom.
You've got a Pepto predicament, Ace. You overdid it on the loaded fries, and now your gut is in the gutter. But the pinheads are making a comeback. Undo it with Pepto Fast Melts.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
So you can keep on rolling. When you overdo it, undo it with Pepto-Bismol.
FS1 College Hoops is sponsored by Jeep. There's only one. Alex Faust, Bill Raftery here with you. Eric Dixon once again leading the way, averaging 25 points per game. He's got 21 tonight, but look at this list. The last 10 years of guys to do that through their first 7 games of the season.
Incredible array of talent, no question about it. You've covered most of them. I was fortunate to watch these guys play as well. Carson had a real good run in the NCAA tournament. Now, this guy's had a pretty solid beginning of the season, whether it's downtown, hugging that three-point line, or bellying up, shoulder to shoulder, using that strength, dexterity, spin, and strength. He and Brickus are really keys to what's going to happen to this Villanova team this year. On the other side, let's see if Jizzle James is back on the floor now, see if he can get going. They miss him.
We haven't called his name much this half. Eric Dixon, though, has scored at least 26 in every game so far this season. It's been an incredible year. Scored at least, 20 in every game this season.
Look at this strength right here. Came up empty. Goodness, just bodied himself.
Tough finish.
They got numbers here with him back if they want.
Mitchell sizes it up.
Nice
To
hand.
the cutting Bandego when he's hit.
That's interesting. That's the one area, and the officials have done a really nice job. You're blocked out. You cannot see the foul, actually. It's an anticipatory deal. And Brickus with a quick sleight of hand.
Villanova with their 6th foul this half. As Bandego Short arms the first free throw. Villanova led by 13 this half. Cincinnati went on a 13-2 run to cut it down to 2.
This is where you tell your guys squeeze, get ready, control the attack of the rim here.
Bandego splits the pair. 5-point game.
See if they do a little run and jump here. Nope, backing it off.
Rickus pick from Dixon. Nice pocket. Poplar, extra touch to the corner. Longino too strong.
Good pass work, though. James so good creating like this.
Oh, met at the rim. Longino.
Oh, that length.
James thought he had him beat cleanly. No serve.
Look at that open middle because Dixon's on the perimeter. They're so good curling off those pops.
Little jab step. Poplar lost the handle baseline. Needs some help. Dixon in the corner. Not a lot of room to work with. Step back three. No.
Nice rebound. Oh, he screened off well. Had the size over Hickman.
Poplar twisting, turning, duck in. Wouldn't go, but he's fouled.
They look like a different team with a different attitude, don't they? The defense certainly helps when you got a guy like Longino to negate opportunities here. Good reaction from the weak side, kept it in play. Bill Russell.
Foul on Connor Hickman.
Kid's a good athlete, too. He's a good football player, they tell me.
A bit like Dixon, he flirted with going pro, Poplar. Decided to return to college, entered the portal, signed with Villanova.
Well, the pros are pretty candid about when they evaluate you. You know, it's a system where they don't want to hurt the kid, ruin his future, tell him what to work on.
Honestly, I think it's been one of the best changes. Allow the kids to try it out, come back to college. Dixon's sitting here.
And when it's another voice too, it's not their college coach saying, hey, stay. A lot of blur screens.
Luke Kocius off the mark.
Oh, it's got to be a shot
from Poplar.
Or Mosley, either one.
This is going to go out of bounds. I don't think they called the foul.
Boy, Mosley got away with one. Or Poplar.
Both going for the loose ball, and Mitchell was knocked down. Lukosius, who averages 16.5 per game, just 2 of 10 from the field tonight.
And the shooting, as you noted earlier, 58 from field goal range and 57 coming in from 3. But he's a weapon, though. You got to be honest, stay on him.
Cincinnati, a team that shot better than 50% in 5 of their 6 games this season. Just 37% so far tonight.
As important as Dixon is, this kid is so valuable. Rickus got to stay on the floor. Only 28 minutes. He's going to play a lot more. Pull the string.
Poplar around the screen came up short. And this will go back to Cincinnati.
And give Rickus a blow right here.
Yep.
Right, rest him when you can.
So he and Dixon both out of the game. 5 straight missed shots for Cincinnati as Villanova's defense has found a second wind.
Oh, no,
this too tall for Bandego.
Yeah, not a good look. Poplar at the top of the zone. Got a little deflection, some size. Who's going to run the show now?
Longino will give it a go, but he's in trouble for picking up his dribble.
Nice.
Perkins off the screen. Got it from 3.
And terrific pick, though. Rearrange the screen.
Timeout. Wes Miller. Villanova has the lead back to 10.
Boy, it's so hard to handle ball screens. First, it's on one side. Reverse it. And how about the lefty? Honey, money from Penn to the main line.
Look out, 'cause here I come.
Have you always had trouble with your weight? Same.
Discover the power of Wegovy.
With Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds.
And I'm keeping the weight off.
I'm reducing my risk. Wegovy is the only weight management medicine proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events such as death, heart attack, or stroke in adults with known heart disease and obesity.
Don't use Wegovy with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines or in children under 12. Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your prescriber if you are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Call your prescriber about vision changes, if you feel your heart racing while at rest, or if you have mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, stomach pain, flu or upset, headache, feeling tired, dizzy or bloated, gas, and heartburn. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
With Wegovy,
I'm losing weight.
I'm keeping it off.
And I'm lowering my CV risk. Check your coverage before talking to your prescriber about Wegovy.
What's on your mind, Dion?
My sensitive skin. Now how Old Spice Total Body isn't on it.
Gabby, is there anything you want to share?
Not this Old Spice deodorant. It's 24/7 freshness. It can go everywhere.
Everywhere.
Happy holidays.
We're gonna need a bigger tree.
Hey, honey, you okay?
Everything's fine.
Hey, did I set the alarm?
Yes, you did.
Get peace of mind this holiday at Ring.com.
Tomorrow on FS1, huge night of college basketball. We got a 10-point game here, Villanova and Cincinnati, but the Big 12 Big East battle continues. 15th ranked Baylor takes on 25th ranked UConn in need of a big-time bounce back after going 0-3 in Maui. And then the number one team in the nation, the Kansas Jayhawks, Hunter Dickinson, they'll take on Creighton at 8:30. That Creighton team, I know they might be unranked, but they're a pretty good team too. Might fight for a Big East title this year.
Two imposing teams when you look at Baylor and Kansas. The ability of DJ Edgecombe, I'm looking forward to seeing him tomorrow night. Some really talented kids, and none can fill it up from deep. And UConn, see where they are right now. I'm sure it'll be an interesting few days of practice. Had a bounce-back win as well.
It all starts tomorrow at 6 Eastern on FS1. It's been a great little non-conference event. It's been organized between these two leagues, the Big 12 and the Big East. Two of college basketball's best.
Sorry, Alex. Mitchell with those three back on the floor gives them a little more punch on that offensive end.
I think 10-point lead for Villanova. Right?
I think he can do some damage inside Mitchell. Roll and get low. Use that back screen to get him involved. Nice play.
Mitchell, tight quarters, twisting and turning, walled up by Mosley, the freshman.
Two penetrators now, Day as well.
Thomas from a short corner comes up empty.
He and James can put it on the deck, so this is a creative lineup right now for Cincinnati. They want to pressure the ball here without breaking the game. They got a foul. They may have jarred into a walk.
He seemed to be okay that little stint. Nixon's going to come off the bench after the under-8s. We'll step aside.
Holidays are coming, holidays are coming. Something magical in the night. Can you see it shining bright? Always Coca-Cola. Holidays are coming, holidays are coming. Holidays are coming.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Wow, where has this been my entire life? Having to clean with multiple products is a hassle. Trying to figure out, okay, what am I gonna use on the shower? What am I gonna use on the bathtub? I don't have to think about that. With Magic Eraser, I use it on everyday messes. I even use it on things that I think are impossible to clean. You just add water, and then I'm good to go. I can go from the countertop to the stove to the microwave and just use one Magic Eraser. If you are a mom, you need Mr. Clean Magic Eraser in your life. It gets the job done.
From dress the bird to deck the halls. So many ways to save. Life ready, wallet happy. That's 365 by Whole Foods Market.
I tripped. Something awful is coming.
Nosferatu is more powerful than evil. He is death itself.
Nosferatu, rated R, only in theaters Christmas Day. Special engagements in Dolby and IMAX.
We wish you a whole turkey, we wish you a whole ham, we wish you all the sides and fixins, and it's all to go.
I guess you won't get to burn the turkey this year.
Funny.
And it's all to go.
10-point game. Villanova up on Cincinnati. Bearcats have struggled to score here tonight. They've been good defensively. About 60 points or fewer in every one of their games so far this year. Jameer Brickus, though, he's been able to kind of solve that equation so far for Villanova.
He is a terrific point guard combo. We mentioned earlier, get piece of the lane, find his partner outside, one-handed delivery, picking apart the interior defense. That's why they got to rest him whenever they can, because it's a different team. That's that big-time step-back jack that he possesses. Really great balance and delivery.
How about that differential? He's on the court. Villanova makes hay. Tell you what, coming from LaSalle, we were talking last night at dinner. How about Fran Dunphy getting LaSalle out to a 6-2 start? They're going to play for the Big 5 championship with that new format this week.
Everybody's so happy and proud for him. Beat Temple to get there. Just not only a terrific coach, just a great person. Love to call him the mayor of Philly.
Yeah.
Doesn't miss anything. And an ISO here.
Dixon out of the timeout. Still a Brickus on the bench. And Dixon comes up short. Cincinnati only one made field goal the last 7+ minutes. They missed 9 of their last 10.
Well, he's got what he wants right here. Nice
James nearly lost the handle. Thomas the try. Bongino over to guard him. To the corner and mishandled by James. It's Villanova ball.
It was a great look and a great find. May not have been the perfect pass. Once again, that length of Bongino just fumbled it, really trying to go before he caught it. Here comes that full court pressure now. Getting ready for Cincinnati, and they can just get into you. Real solid defensively. They like to score off that defense. Villanova's been solid.
Brickus back in as we approach 6 minutes to play. Villanova has not won back-to-back games yet this year.
Just a nice inside screen to get Dixon to the box.
Dixon, again, that strength underneath, and he draws the foul.
And Longino was the one that set up that roadblock to get the big guy to the block. Real simple. Almost one of those where you got to stay a little bit, stunt, deny, until your partner gets into defensive position. This time, Page.
Dixon back to the line.
Automatic. Never seems tired, does he?
He had to work hard on that when he started here at Villanova. He's turned into quite the leader here. 6th-year senior. Put the team on his back. He splits the pair.
Is it my fault?
55-44.
Automatic switch.
Page, as he gets bumped, shoved by Poplar.
Trying to get himself set to go over the right shoulder.
Second foul for Poplar, and this will send the Bearcats to the line for a 1-on-1. Page, sophomore.
Nice rebound.
Lukosius. And he's walled up. Lukosius, second effort. Couldn't get that to go either, but a nice tap out. Saves the possession. James, a three.
Big time drill. What a find. Those offensive rebound kickouts, swipe outs.
And did Cincinnati need that or what? 16 for James.
Same play as before. Better job getting from the post.
Isolation here with Page. He turned it over.
You got to stump from the top and help him out too.
James on the drive. Skips it off the rim. There's Thomas to follow, but they wave it off. They call the foul underneath.
Pretty good job defensively that last trip by Cincinnati. This is just a fortuitous kick out. Good aggressive play on the glass. Get them organized, knocking them down.
Second foul for Brickus. And a 1-and-1 for James.
Looking at James, you get the feeling he could be a heck of a running back also.
Yeah.
Solid.
This is one area where Cincinnati has struggled. Below 60% on the season from the foul line. One of the worst marks in the nation. And they'll get 1 or 2. See if they go back to the press. Villanova led by 11 with just over 5.5 minutes left. And Cincinnati trimming the deficit.
I don't know why you let Brooks get it, though. That would deny him the ball. Got that full court pressure, face guard, hit what somebody else handled.
Brickus splits his way through, backs it out. Perkins with 8 to shoot. Sized up by James.
That is great a penetrator. We have to settle for the jumper here.
Running out of time. Perkins, desperation, missed it.
Never got into anything.
And Cincinnati with a big stop defensively.
See what happens when Brickus doesn't have it? I mean, that's part of their dilemma, I think, this season.
Lead down to 7.
Brocious can get a shot over Brickus.
James short, way short.
Not patient enough.
Contested shot. And was a little ambitious, and he'll hear it from the Villanova crowd. Late substitution here. Poplar comes off the bench, and they'll allow him to check in for Perkins.
Gino 2 coming out.
Yep.
I think what happened when Gino wasn't sure whether he could run the baseline on that. Good piece of officiating to straighten it out for Poplar that time.
How about this from Brickus? And he threw it away.
That's where they speed you up, and you've got to be careful, Cincinnati. Gets you in an area of concern.
Deflection will keep it with Villanova. The Bearcats, give them credit, not let Villanova get out on the break much. Here's Dixon, leading the way for Villanova.
Nice read.
Over. A pick 6 for Thomas, but he missed the dunk. He's fouled.
That must have been late. Thought he was trying to run by him. Well, what great anticipation on the cross-court pass, huh?
Down to crunch time. Here on the main line. A 7-point game. Cincinnati trying to scrap their way back into this one.
Saturday on Fox Primetime Hoops. 4 storied teams tip off the inaugural Women's Champions Classic. First, Tennessee takes on Iowa. Then, first-team All-American and Player of the Year favorite Paige Beckers leads second-ranked UConn.
She's on fire.
Against Louisville. The Shark Beauty Women's Champions Classic, Saturday on Fox.
This holiday, she's not settling for anything less than the Triple Treat Box from Pizza Hut, featuring pizza, breadsticks, and dessert, starting at $19.99.
It's a good deal, bro.
Get the holidays delivered with Pizza Hut.
When you'd rather enjoy the pool than clean someone else's.
Sweetie, get out of the pool.
It matters where you stay.
Thank you.
Stay and save up to 20% off. Hilton for the stay.
Future-proof your home and garden with AARP today. Harvest the rewards for years to come. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
'Tis the season of tangy barbecue sauce, pork, onion, pickles on home-style buns. It's that time of year. It could only mean one thing. McRib is here.
Sellout crowd, and what an atmosphere.
The best conference tournament on the planet.
He's got it. He's for 3. Oh, big time dagger. Layup up high up the glass. It's good. Wow.
So many heavyweights. It will be wild.
Fired up and then some.
Guess who's back? Bryce Hopkins making his return from ACL surgery for Providence. The Friars need him, having dropped 3 straight, and put BYU in the house as part of the Big 12 Big East battle. We'll get you out there when you're done in Philly, Alex and Raph.
All right, Mike, good one coming up between BYU and Providence. Here, things are getting tight. Under 4 timeout, 55-48. Villanova in front. It's been a staunch defensive effort for the Wildcats.
And on the other end, Cincinnati can step it up. We saw that cross-court interception for the run-out. Villanova's got to be careful with the basketball, be selective in who handles it. And conversely, if I'm Cincinnati, I just take Brickus out of the game as much as I can. Let others formulate the offensive end of things.
Villanova's been down this road before. They led Maryland late. Had that one slip away. They haven't beaten a top 25 team in nearly a calendar year. And that came in league play against Creighton last December. Cincinnati unbeaten, 6-0 on the year. Ranked 14th in the nation, their highest ranking since March of 2018. And Day Thomas hit the line for 2. He misses the first.
His first free throw of the year, according to my notes, anyhow.
Much like Villanova, Cincinnati, a team that doesn't get to the foul line very much. So it's 1 of 2 for Thomas.
Now, Bridges, don't let him get it back if I'm Cincinnati once he passes it in. There you go. Day's got the job. You want to make him work as much as you can.
Jameer Brickus, one of 3 Villanova players in double figures. Dixon, a 3. Yes!
How about that? What a nice sequence, getting him free, too. Good read by the big guy as well.
Big shot for Dixon. He has 25 on the night. He's put the team on his back yet again.
Gino with a nice closeout.
Lukosius, he's had a tough night. Page, a 3. In and out. Rebound from Poplar. No hurry for Villanova. 3 minutes to go.
A stagger left and a pop out. Ooh,
Dixon again. Yes! Wow. Eric Dixon. Another star performance. Timeout, Cincinnati.
But they've done a nice job screening to get him free the last 2 trips. Look at this. Little discard. You go under. The big guy makes you pay mightily. Talk about a prolific scorer. Raising his level of play. Just amazing.
He'll be among those considered for the Wooden Award at the end of the year.
You think they're tired of hearing things with that reaction?
You could tell the pressure was starting to ratchet up here at Villanova. Been a lot of pressure on the shoulders of Kyle Neptune.
Yeah, he's handled it with style, too. And we talk about what Jay has been able to accomplish. And, getting his own feet, getting his own players. And speaking of, Patty and Jay, incredible what he was able to do here. Some great players, but the development stage that he had, that seems to be gone other than 2 or 3 teams in the country.
And unfortunately, it's a bit of a shadow that Kyle Neptune has to work out of. But if you have a star performer like Eric Dixon, who can single-handedly put the team on his back, you think about all the star shooters who have come through this program over the years. Dixon is turning into that right now.
And he's such a tough matchup because he can hurt you low. His footwork is impeccable around the rim. He uses screens beautifully. He's got range. He's got a middle game. He's just a load. Set effectually.
The lead back to double digits for Villanova. And led by as much as 13 tonight. Does Cincinnati have a late rally in them to keep their unbeaten season going?
I'd like to see them turn. Ooh, I got it. I thought I had it.
You nearly did.
Continuing the half-court trap. Watch the coaches. If you forget about him, there's the back screen pop by him. Dixon.
Just 2 for 12 on the night. Trying to get by Dixon. Lukosius lays it in. 2:20 remaining. Lukosius into double figures.
Brickus is a tough little guy, though, isn't he? All the banging, able to handle it.
Well, they teach you that here in Philadelphia.
You better protect your lunch.
Let that shot clock dwindle down here.
I got to go now, under 5.
Long 3, brick of snow.
Oh, not a good foul.
Push off. Gonna be the over the back on Boachi.
Didn't have to get involved. Stop the clock, give it a chance for 2.
It sends Cincinnati to the line. 4th foul on Enoch Boachi.
Reed 75% from the free throw line. Small sample this year.
Hadn't hit a free throw yet here tonight. Double bonus for Cincinnati. Timeout called by Kyle Neptune. So a 9-point margin here as Villanova will talk things over, and a second free throw pending here for Josh Reed.
Yeah, when you play games like this and they're different than you've got a little work to do.
I do have a little business to do. I was told to read this. Sunday, a huge doubleheader on Fox. Panthers take on Jalen Hurts, and the Eagles are other regional action. Then America's Game of the Week. Josh Allen and the Bills take on Stafford and the Rams, or you'll see Bears-Niners in parts of the country. Check your local listings for the games in your area, only on Fox. A lot of folks in this area only care about the one in the early window.
Growing up a Giant fan, it's been painful.
Oh,
it's been
painful. That doesn't even begin to tell the story there.
But getting back to my point with Cincinnati, learning to play different ways, because people aren't going to just let them go up and down. They're not going to turn it over. And in the league they're in, the defense, I mean, it sells, it travels, it's demanding. And I think the pace favored Villanova. It's not electrifying up and down. Creating turnovers as well.
Free throws have been part of the story here for Cincinnati. They're 6 of 11 on the night.
Never run a jump like this. Good bailout by Longino.
Now Brickus will let it breathe. Under 90 seconds to play in regulation time. Villanova by 9. Dixon, a little push off. Creating the space, and he hits the J.
Talk about laying the wood. Bang it.
Might that be the dagger?
Yeah. Well, he can stop and go, Thomas.
Dixon trying to swipe at Reed to get that ball. With a minute to go. Lukosius has to hurry. Heaves a 3 and knocks it down. And Cincinnati's not done yet.
Tell you what, he doesn't need much space whatsoever. The one name you haven't called out much. Second name, Mitchell.
Yeah.
He's been in and out with fouls, but a good run early.
A bit invisible. Villanova able to break the pressure on Gino. Cincinnati might think about fouling here.
Yeah.
And they don't. On Gino.
Nice pass.
Down low. Extra feed. Poplar. And that should be the icing on the cake.
Impressive. Find out a lot about yourself when things aren't going well. And Kyle, who's been through it a little bit, has got to feel pretty darn good about this prep.
Timeout called. If there was one area to clean up for Villanova, it was their defense. But you get a guy like Eric Dixon who's so reliable.
And he can clean things up.
Oh, yeah.
The physicality, open it up. I just love the unselfishness, obviously, but Dixon's ability to create for others with his screening. And while he's doing that, he presents himself against more and more opportunities.
Another 30-point performance for Eric Dixon, his 3rd on the season. And for Villanova, you see their upcoming schedule. Temple first in Big 5 play. And league play kind of looming in the next couple of weeks.
And Temple, as you know, Big 5 basketball, different animal.
For Cincinnati, we're talking about tests. Well, Villanova's one. Xavier's going to be another, the crosstown shootout. Dayton after that, they're a good team.
Proved it in Maui, competing. He's always available.
Dixon makes himself available. He'll head to the foul line. 30 points for Dixon, 19 in the second half.
Brick has been a good night's sleep all year. They need him, gonna ride him.
And an ice bath or two.
No question.
0 turnovers with an 11-point, 9-assist performance for Brickus. One shy of a double-double. We talk about the pressure here at Villanova. Back-to-back years missing the tournament for the first time since 2004. And since then, they've been to 4 Final Fours, won 2 national titles. The standards are sky high.
Absolutely.
But
the consistency of the program is incredible.
No doubt. But if they can start to build some momentum, that's something they really couldn't sustain last year, even after a couple of good early wins. This is a start, no doubt. Thomas a 3 with 13 seconds to go. It's a 6-point game. Villanova better mind their P's and Q's.
Absolutely. A big timeout by Kyle for that reason.
So Villanova 1 timeout remaining.
Stepping to the ball now if you're Villanova. Jumping passing lanes if you're Cincinnati. Quick trap, give it. Get that foul if you don't steal it.
Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, looking to return to the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2019. Mentioned earlier, last time they made the tournament, Mick Cronin was still their coach. But they've been building this for the last couple of years under Wes Miller, who is a really, really good young coach.
A big learning process for the team.
Yes.
Not for Wes. Just figuring out ways when tempo doesn't favor you. And even rotations, too. What you see now may change in another couple of weeks.
Well, they have a lot of guys they can go to. They're a deep team in terms of their bench. Not a single player averaging more than 27 minutes per game coming in, but they are without Daniel Skillings. They hope to have him back in the next little while. Week to week with a knee injury. They're trying to be cautious before league play.
Yeah, face guard and denying. Having trouble getting it in. And there's the go-to guy.
And Dixon. And this will kill some clock as well.
Yeah, Burgess doesn't want to give it up. Wants to get those two. Well, when you need help, call Dixon. Goodness. Every spot on the floor, he contributes.
Been fun to watch him in league play. Don't know necessarily, Raph, if Villanova answered the question about who can contribute beyond those two. But when those two are on the floor, look out.
They are a solid team at that point. But this is a great teaching tool when you win and go over the things that you felt you didn't do well. It's a different approach mentally by a team.
Poplar had a dozen here tonight. Brickus tacks off the foul line to his total. Now with a Baker's dozen of his own. What a night. 13 points, 9 assists, no turnovers. And they rise to their feet here at the Pavilion.
Yeah, pretty good response. Something they so accustomed to over the years.
Thomas short on the three, and fitting that Eric Dixon pulls down the rebound. He led the way with 31 for Villanova. And the Wildcats have back-to-back wins for the first time this year. They knock off unbeaten Cincinnati.
It started with good defense. The matchup confusing, pretty solid in the offensive end.
Well against the Kentucky Wildcats.
Clemson leads the ACC in three-point shooting. Kentucky leads the country in scoring. Meantime, an update in Miami.
My goodness.
Keep an eye on Matthew Cleveland here, fellas.
Put a body on.
Oh! Get some of that.
You miss a dunk at one end and you give up one on the other.
Miami a 1-point lead. We talked about Kentucky and Clemson late night tonight. Ole Miss Louisville. What a job already that Pat Kelsey has done there with the Cards, and we're coming right back.
This halftime report is presented by Jeep. There's only one.
Known for pursuing your passions. No one wants to be known for cancer, but a treatment can be. Keytruda is known to treat cancer. FDA approved for 17 types of cancer, including certain early stage and advanced cancers. One of those cancers is early stage non-small cell lung cancer. Keytruda may be used with certain chemotherapies before surgery when you have early stage lung cancer, which can be removed by surgery, and then continued alone after surgery to help prevent your lung cancer from coming back.
Keytruda can cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, headache, light sensitivity, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion, memory problems, persistent or severe muscle pain or weakness, muscle cramps, fever, rash, itching or flushing. There may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune system problems.